Hey guys, how's it going today? I hope you're having a wonderful one, and I wanted to give you my spoiler-free review of Star Wars Aftermath Empire's End, the conclusion to the Aftermath trilogy by Chuck Wendig. And what a conclusion it was. Oh, whew. This spoiler-free review is going to be relatively short, just like Aftermath Life Debt, because there's lots of spoilers in this book. There is a ton of things that are either revealed or teased. More teases of reveals that I am hoping that we end up getting in The Last Jedi, but we'll get to that in a minute. This book details the events leading up to and the actual events of the Battle of Jakku, the final battle that we got a little bit of a tease of in the Battlefront game, and so on and so forth. It's kind of the last stand of the Empire, about a year after Return of the Jedi. This book, as I just said, definitely it teases reveals that I think that we're going to get in The Last Jedi. If this book was meant to hype The Last Jedi, it definitely did that for me, because it, yeah, watch the spoiler review once you finish getting through this book, because I highly recommend this. I know a lot of people crapped all over the first Aftermath book, and everybody was like, Life Debt was okay. And I was kind of the same way. This book, holy crap. Chuck Wendig turned it to frickin' 12 on this. He did an amazing job with this book. There are some things that I didn't necessarily like or agree with. Like, the story was a little bit jumpy. What I mean by that is that there's a subplot taking place during the Battle of Jakku where you have all these super emotional moments happening. You get all of these big reveals about how these characters think and why they think the way they do. And you get all of these really intense moments, and then it immediately stops and then goes over here and talks about the subplot. I don't want that subplot to go away because it's a really good subplot. I just wish if that subplot would have been wrapped up either after the battle or before the battle even started. I'm not sure how that would have been worked, but I think that it could have worked with the way that the book is structured. I definitely think that they could have done a little bit of a better job just kind of moving that subplot somewhere else. Our heroes and villains, our characters, definitely get a good wrap up. You're not left wanting more, but he doesn't drag it out either. You definitely get a very satisfying, concise end to Nora's story, to Jazz's story, to Sinjir's story, to Temen's story. You have that nice settled feeling that you get at the end of Return of the Jedi. You get that nice settled, okay, good. Now we know where we are. They've done it, and now they're going to move on with their lives. Chuck Wendig did a phenomenal job with that in this. I loved all the characters in this. All were portrayed in a very good light. I didn't like one of them, but I haven't really been able to connect with that one character for quite some time. I'm not going to get into it in this, but I loved every single character out of the, probably about a dozen characters that I can name off the top of my head. But one of them was just half throughout most of her, spoiler, her storyline. I was just going, why would you do that? Stop doing that. You're ruining everything. I would have liked her story to go a little bit differently. I'm not a big fan of her as a character, but it is what it is. Yeah, I guess that's about all I can get into in the spoiler-free review. Other than go buy it, go get it on Audible, go get it at Barnes and Noble or Amazon or whatever your local bookstore is. Go do it, because this book is freaking phenomenal. Yeah, you have to read the previous Aftermath books to really enjoy this one, but this book just gave it. It is a love letter to all the conspiracy theorist Star Wars fans that the new secrecy has been uh, creating. The new secrecy from Lucasfilm. They gave birth to this and now they're feeding us, and it's wonderful. Thank you guys for listening to me ramble on about this. I hope to see you in the spoiler review. I'm also planning on doing a new type of video that I'm going to probably call like a geek out, geeking out over, because I find that I can't really fit all the stupid little things that made me go ooh or yeah in to a traditional review video. So I'm definitely going to probably I will definitely be making a video like that in addition to the spoiler video, which I'll be filming just after this one. If you want to connect with me, you can always leave comments down below. I would love to know your opinions on this book if you've gotten through it. Also, you could follow me on social media. I'm very active on Twitter, kind of active on Instagram. Those links will be down in the description. Also, my Twitch streams that I do every Sunday night at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. I hope to see you guys there. And as always, may the Force be with you.